Hello everyone. This is the Tesla news show. Going to give you an update on a daily basis about everything regarding Tesla and Elon Musk. So basically today's the 20th of May 2020. Beautiful weather here this morning in Vienna. So I just want to give you an update. So basically what I wanted to actually first and foremost talk about is the potential lawsuit that the Tesla shareholders wanted to push forward. Fortunately for Elon Musk, that the judge basically said that he can't issue an injunction based on apprehension or speculation about defendant's future conduct. So what we've been seeing is that there's been a lot of, let's say, information tweets that Elon Musk has been doing, for the last few years actually, to be honest. But it's been getting to a point where the shareholders are slightly agitated, upset, and trying to find a way to prevent him from tweeting. So what you can see here is that the Vice Chancellor Joseph Slights ruled Tuesday that shareholder attorneys had not demonstrated sufficient reason for him to allow the state court lawsuit to proceed. Slights put the case on hold after it was filed last year because of a pending federal securities fraud lawsuit and a contempt motion against Musk by the SEC. So you can clearly see here that obviously we all know what happened with the SEC. Basically, the aim was to hold Musk in contempt of court after he tweeted in February 2019 about Tesla's vehicle production goal for the year, which is obviously, in their eyes, by the book of the SEC, is a violation of a 2018 securities fraud settlement. So obviously they settled in 2018. And essentially they were basically saying that any more details of that regard could really get Musk in further trouble. This whole contempt motion was actually resolved in April 2019 with a requirement that Musk would essentially get an approval in advance from a company lawyer before issuing any written communication regarding Tesla's finances. But thereafter, Musk got in more hot water last summer after sending an unapproved tweet regarding a forecast for his company's solar roof panel production. So it's clear that there's somewhat of a balance. He feels it's important to be able to air his views on Twitter, which he has millions of followers. But at the same time, sometimes when you're too open and transparent, it gets you into trouble, as you can clearly see. So this is the situation. They've been pushing hard, the shareholders. But the judge has essentially, they can't issue an injunction, so he's moving forward with that. Let's now discuss regarding the charging capabilities. Tesla quietly adds bi-directional charging capability for game-changing new features. So there's additional new features that will be implemented, that for the Model 3, okay, and also Model Y. So ready for bi-directional charging, which should enable some game-changing features in the new future. So if we take a look further to understand more, is that it's expected an increase in demand, but electrical cars can also offer some advantages by controlling the power load. Okay, controllable load, the ability to control when an EV is charging, is possible with any electric vehicle as long as it's connected to a smart charging station or the vehicle itself has an internet connection. So on its own, it can have a massive impact on the grid by reducing peak demand and charging only when demand is lower. Okay, so essentially this is extremely important in terms of the power load, and you can take a look of the visual aspect of the solar panel. You can see here clearly with the battery storage location of vehicle to grid, how this would actually work. Elon Musk and obviously the former CTO expressed concerns about enabling bi-directional charging in Tesla vehicles due to the potential of accelerated battery degradation and also the moderate value of a relatively small fleet. However, in a recent filing in the Texas Electric Utility Commission, in which Tesla was responding to questions about how electric utilities should approach electric vehicles, essentially summarized the fact that at the same time any discussion regarding the capabilities of EV related technologies must recognize as a first principle that customer experience and willingness for participation is key. I think this is important for people to realize that the customer experience, the UI, the feel, the product feel, the comfortability is extremely important. There certainly may be an opportunity for future projects and programs that focus on advanced technological integration, such as what they really discussed. So if you scroll down here, you can actually see the 10 gigawatt controllable charging load, and there's a massive differentiation between 2014 to 2019 and moving forward. So you can find out more in terms of a full breakdown regarding the built-in bidirectional charging in its vehicles that they currently have. So it's something really to look at, and just to really note, the engineer added about the design of Tesla's onboard charger. To complement this, the bidirectional design is replicated 3 times across the same PCB on the Model 3 charger. Another example of redundant design that assumes a working process, even if one of the circuits fails. Okay, so it just gives you a full breakdown just regarding the onboard charger. Okay, so I just wanted to also give you a heads up on the technical analysis aspect on the price. So this is a daily time frame of Tesla. We've seen from this huge drop that really occurred due to the impact of really starting around the coronavirus. There was a massive move to the downside, but the price actually rebounded aggressively with a long-term move to the upside, has failed to break the highs of $968 per share, currently trading around $808 per share at the moment, hovering around this price. What you can potentially do now is just draw in a trend line, take this from the all-time highs to a previous high, so there's a lower high in place. So we're currently just below the resistance trend line of about $845.30. If it can break through that, look at a test of $869 before continuing move to the upside. But what we have been seeing is lower highs in the price. RSI is around 60 at the moment. So I think the market will continue to move sideways and could be a potential pop to retest this resistance line. Okay, so and I'll be in touch with more news tomorrow. Bye bye.